Shalom, everyone. I'm Brother Doug. Um, I'm with Brother Yahusha and our sister Milka right now. Brother Yahusha is going to be showing us one of the ways that he knows how to, basically make zits and tie a knot and everything. So I'm going to give Brother Yahusha the floor here.
So first off, what I did was I cut four different strings, and you can use different colors. Right now, I'm only using two different colors. I've got dark blue, and there's three different strands. I have this is going to be my main color because this is like the blue that I'm using for the command, and then these are just the backup colors. So I've got three of these ones, and then one of these ones. Um, and I'm going to just kind of pull them all, make them uniform. And you're going to want to make them they don't necessarily have to be this long, but I would say at least like maybe this long because you're going to be folding them in half. So, and as you tie them, they're definitely going to get shorter. So you want to compensate for that. I would say maybe you can always cut off extra length if you need. So you're gonna hold on, just make sure that they are even. Okay. And I'm using this thing right here. There's many different ways you could do this. You can, this is just to kind of hold it so that I can and this is not definitely not the best thing to use. It's not really not that heavy. Um, find something else. I don't remember what I used the last time. Is that
Oh, you know what it is? One of my mom's wine bottle, I think it was the one that had the cork on it. I think you might have used the cork part.
you're actually right.
Photographic. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. And it was actually I'm gonna put some water in it so it's heavier.
Yeah, the cork actually is a very good tying method. So
Would you guys want some wine? I brought some wine
Oh.
as like a gift.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I gotta just be more guarding over my glass here. These stupid little fruit flies going into my glass. Yeah, jerks, go away. Yeah, I went into my. Thank goodness it's not ceramic, but I would have had to break my cup if that was the case. We've been holding off on buying mugs for this reason because there's like a fruit fly infestation in this apartment building. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, family.
There we go. Back to the topic.
This is once again, this is just to hold it so that I have something to work with. And I'm gonna tie a knot. And there's many different ways you can tie a knot, but you're gonna want to tie them all together. And then I could just go like one knot over, or I can I'm gonna keep in line with the last one that I did.
Yeah, let me try to.
So I'm gonna tie two knots to keep it. So that's down. And that actually did not quite come out like I wanted it to. See how but that's okay. So because as I start to tie them, they're going to get shorter. I'm going to want to use the longer ones to do the wraparound. And this is what we're aiming for. So I could start off because you're going to want to start off with the ones that you have more of. So the blue ones are definitely the dark blue ones are the ones that I have more of. So I'm going to from the very top, and it actually really helps if I have it sideways towards me so that I can get more of a grip. I'm going to go one, and you can go as many times as you want, just whatever you do. Gematria is not of Yahuwah, so yeah, I don't recommend going the numbers of the YHUH. It's just not how that works.
Yeah. Yeah. Numerology. No.
So normally I just do about 7, but you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just want to make sure you're pulling it tight so that they are not coming loose. So that's 7 right there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that one right there, but I'm going to grab the next one that I'm going to be using, which normally I do an alternating pattern. So I'm gonna go and I'm going to grab this one of the longer light blue ones instead of the shorter ones, and I'm going to pull these tight, and I'm going to tie a knot with this one so that it locks the those 7 wraparounds in place.
Mm.
So and sometimes it definitely helps if I do 2 knots. Although if I use the same thing that I pulled the knot for, and then I just immediately start doing the next wraparound, really only 1 knot is required. So
Yeah.
that's 1, 2, 3. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna take those apart because they're not quite together like they were. So I'm gonna redo these last 2. 1, 2. So normally you can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about 7. So they don't have to be perfect. It's just however you see fit. The next one, sometimes I will do like, so I have the dark blue, the light blue. It just kind of depends. This one was dark, light, dark, light. The older ones that I have were dark, light, and then I would do a double. I would take 2 and start wrapping them around. But it just, so I would grab like this one and wrap it around, and it would be kind of like a spiral type design. But just in keeping with that one, we're just going to you're just going to do the exact same thing. You're going to take one of the long ones and you're going to wrap it around 7 times, tie it, and then you're going to take the very last one, which would be a light one, wrap it around 7 times, and then you can cut them all even. So you're gonna, after you do that, you're going to get, this is what you're going to get, and you can, because these are all uneven, you can just leave them like that. These were actually longer, so I cut them, but I cut them in a way that made it really kind of just, I like that kind of wild type of design right there. Some of my older ones, I cut them all the same length. You can do that as well, just however long, you want your zit. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely prefer his way, but if you guys don't want to go the whole time route, just to kind of show from my end, this is an alternate way if you guys want more of an easier way. Um, for me personally, what I would usually do, let me see if I can somehow get this on here. So usually I would take however long you want your thread, and what I recommend to people is that it's okay if it's a little bit longer than it needs to be, because what's going to happen is if you do it too short, there's no way to fix it. If I do like this, let's say I hang it off of my jeans, loop, right? And this is a little bit too long, all I have to do is snip it a little bit. But really you want to lay this string out, cut it as, long or short as you want, and kind of loop it like a shoelace, really. And then you get it like this. I like to personally, since I'm not making a knot like Brother Yahusha, I like to twine it in my fingers so you get that nice look to it. And what I do is, where is it? This is especially good for us guys that wear jeans and stuff. Take like a safety pin. I really like the bigger, the wider safety pins. If I can find one, I'll show you guys. Like something like this really big one. So you would take this, and this is just really the lazy way. Like I said, what Brother Yahusha showed you first is probably the more, it will probably last longer what he did. But this is just for people that just want to quickly be able to, get these things on the four corners of their garments. So right here, you got it now hooked safely on the safety pin, and then you just, whether it's basketball shorts or whether it's jeans or whatever, you would just put the safety pin in, whether it's a loop or have to, puncture your pants, and then you just clip it. And so that's how I make mine. And like I said, right, it looks a little bit too long. You can always, while it's on your four corners, you can just snip it with a knife and make it shorter if need be. So this is how I personally learned, just because I was never, even in Boy Scouts, I was not good with making knots. So that's just personally what I do. I'm not saying mine is better in any way. I'm just saying that's personally what I do. And anyway, and I want to say this for brothers and sisters, preface, it doesn't matter what type of colors you put with the blue. As long as you have one strand or lace of blue on it, you're fine. I know there's a lot of people out there that say you have to do white and blue, but that's not the case. There's no scripture for that it has to be the colors of the
We're
flag.
not pro-state of Israel.
Yeah. So, I know there's a lot of rabbinical added laws to that it has to be with white. There's nowhere in the Bible does it mention specific colors. It just says a lace of blue with it. So me personally, I liked Brother Yahusha's shirt, so I did navy blue with gold and like a teal blue with actual lace of blue. So
Those colors.
yeah, even what I'm wearing is kind of almost like a teal. It's like more like a teal
Oh
green.
yeah, that would this orangish thing would definitely go good with that.
Yeah, so I'll show you guys, like, once you have it done, right? Now it's hooked on my pants, each corner of my pants. So it's just easy for me. But I would say what Brother Yahusha showed you guys is probably more durable as far as.
Can I take this with me?
Yeah. Because, I mean, my mom's probably going to be, she'll probably go through that wine, cooking with it and everything.
Oh wait, there is one. Oh no, that's water. Actually, it was empty. I filled it up.
Oh, okay.
No, I got mine over here.
I was like, I know it was empty. What happened?
Yeah, what happened there? Yahusha, where are you?
And see, it doesn't always come out quite even, so it's kind of
Yeah, I'm gonna show them here what you're holding up. Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm gonna end up cutting these to make them shorter, but what I do is I will take like one or two, cut it here, and take another one, cut it farther down, and then just make different cuts.
Yeah, I recommend that. So if you guys have any other questions or you need a slower type of tutorial, just reach out to us. But I think that's going to be about it. So hopefully someone out there, this will benefit them and help them be able to make their tzitzis for themselves. And shalom, everyone. Have a good night. From me, Brother Doug, and Brother Yahusha, and Sister Milka, and Sister Sharon over there. Good night, everyone. All right. So I got